One morning, a woman found a small wooden box at her door. There was no name, no message, and no key to open it. Inside this box was a secret that would change her life forever. Today, you will hear her story in slow, simple English, perfect for listening practice and improving your fluency. Welcome to another emotional English learning story. In this video, you will listen to an engaging mystery told in clear, graded English. You will improve your vocabulary, comprehension, and fluency while discovering a story full of suspense, drama, and emotion. Her name was Maya. She was 32, quiet, thoughtful, and lived alone in a small apartment near the edge of the city. Every morning, she opened her door at 7 o'clock a.m. But this morning was different. On the floor, right in front of her door, was a small wooden box. The box looked old, dark brown, polished, beautiful, but mysterious. There was no letter, no sender name, no explanation. Only one strange detail. It had a tiny lock, but no key. Maya picked it up carefully. It felt heavier than it looked. She held it against her chest, confused and a little afraid. "Who left this here?" she whispered. She looked around. The hallway was empty, silent, still. Maya placed the box on her kitchen table. She studied it closely. On the bottom corner, there was something carved into the wood. For when you are ready. Ready for what? Ready for who? Ready for the truth? She touched the lock gently. It didn't move. It didn't shake. It was completely sealed. Inside her heart, a strange feeling began to grow, a mix of curiosity and fear. Maya tried not to think about the past, but this box felt connected to something she had tried to forget. Maya had lost someone 5 years ago, someone she loved deeply, her younger brother Arif. He was only 17 when he died in an accident. Maya never recovered from the loss. She never forgave herself, and she never talked about him again. In the months after his death, Maya stopped painting, stopped smiling, stopped living the way she used to. And now, this box made all the old pain return. What if this box has something to do with him? What if someone knows something I don't? Her hands shook. Her eyes filled with tears. The box remained silent, but the silence felt heavy. Maya knew she needed help. There was only one person who might understand, her childhood friend, Lena. Lena listened quietly, then said gently, "Maybe the box is not here to hurt you. Maybe it's here to help you heal." Together, they drove to Maya's old family house, a place she hadn't visited in years. The house was dusty, quiet, full of memories. In her brother's small room, Maya looked around slowly. Posters on the wall, books on the table, and something unexpected. A tiny silver key hanging from a string on the window latch. Maya's heart stopped. The key was small, old, beautiful, and it looked like it belonged to the box. Back in her apartment, Maya held the key in her hand. She took a deep breath. Her fingers trembled as she placed the key into the lock. Click. The box opened softly, like it had been waiting. Inside, there were 3 items: a folded letter, a small painting, and a photo of her and Arif smiling together. Maya's eyes filled instantly with tears. Her hands shook as she opened the letter. Inside, in her brother's handwriting, were these words: "If you are reading this, it means time has passed. Maybe life has hurt you. Maybe you feel alone. But I want you to remember something. You were the best sister I ever had." Maya pressed her hand to her mouth as tears fell silently. She continued reading. "You always protected me. You always loved me. Please don't feel guilty for what happened. It was not your fault. Live your life. Smile again. Paint again. And when you miss me, look at the picture inside this box. I'm always with you." Maya cried like she had never cried before. Deep, painful tears, but healing tears. Then she looked at the small painting. It was a watercolor drawing. Simple, but beautiful. It showed Maya sitting under a tree, painting. Her brother must have painted it before he died. At the bottom, he wrote, "For Maya, keep creating beauty." Her heart broke and healed at the same time. For years, she had stopped painting because she felt responsible for the accident. But this painting, this message, gave her permission to begin again. Maya placed the items back in the box gently. This time, she didn't cry. She smiled, a small, soft, peaceful smile. She whispered, "Thank you, little brother. I'm ready now." She took out her old brushes, opened a blank canvas, and for the first time in 5 years, she began to paint. Colors returned to her life. Hope returned to her heart. The box had given her something she lost long ago: the strength to live again. Thank you for listening to this emotional story in slow, simple English. If you want to improve your fluency, repeat this story again tomorrow. Listen, understand, and learn naturally, just like a real English speaker.